Hello everyone. My name is Ushma Tandel and today I welcome you to today's hypnotic bedtime story for adults of all ages. Tonight's bedtime tale is a sensory journey guiding you through moments spent in nature and help you overcome your stress and anxiety. It's time now to leave the world for the day and enter into a deep and restoring sleep. And as you listen to this story, allow your heart to be open and your body to relax. As your mind travels to this soothing, relaxing journey into a deep, refreshing sleep. Allow yourself to comfortably lie down on your bed. Closing your eyes, you may take 3 deep breaths before we begin our story for tonight. Once upon a time, in a land far away, there was a lovely, cheerful young girl who was full of curiosity and happiness. She just wanted to roam around and have a good time. She loved to explore the forest and go to the beach. She would run along the shore as the gentle breeze caressed her hair, laughing and smiling, smiling and laughing all along. And then she would just sit and see the sun go down silently into its slumber. One day, this little girl was given a basket. A basket full of pockets and compartments, big enough to put in whatever she wanted. It also had small secret pockets which only she was aware of. This made her feel so excited, so happy, that she began her expedition right away. Each day, she would wake up in the morning so excited because she had so many things to collect. So every day, she would just pick her basket and start collecting all the stuff she liked. She would carefully put them in the big open compartment so that they are always in front of her eyes, bringing her joy and satisfaction. And no matter how much she collected, there was always space for some more. And the best thing about this basket is that it never becomes heavier. So one morning, while she was strolling in the forest, she found something. She wasn't sure what it was. It did not make her feel as happy as all the other stuff in her basket. But still, she felt like keeping it. And as she didn't want it to mix with the other items, she kept it in a different pocket. One of the pockets she didn't have to look at all. And the little girl continued to collect other items. As the girl grew older, she carried her basket everywhere she went. And she still loved to walk on the beach, explore the forest, and collect her stuff. She kept putting the good stuff in the open compartment so that she can look at it whenever she looked into her basket. And along the way, she also kept collecting more items that didn't make her feel as happy as the good items. But she anyways collected them. She also collected items that made her sad. And she also collected stuff that made her feel bad. She did not know why she kept this stuff. She really didn't want to keep these things that made her feel sad and bad. So, she put these sad and bad stuff into a different pocket. She put the stuff that was just so bad into pockets deep inside the basket. And she put the really bad stuff into zipper pockets so that she couldn't see the stuff unless she opened the pocket and looked inside. And she noticed that the good stuff never made her basket feel heavy, but every piece of sad or bad stuff made her basket heavier and heavier. Days and years passed by. The girl turned into a young teenage girl. She still carried her basket to her school. In school, she found a lot of good stuff to collect and put into her basket. And she also found a few stuff that wasn't so good. But she was so used to collecting everything she found, she kept this stuff too. Even though it made her feel sad or bad, she kept collecting these items. So she continued to put these items into deeper pockets where she did not have to look at them every now and then, and completely forgot about them. But these items made her basket heavier and heavier. With each passing year, the basket got heavier and heavier until she grew into a grown-up lady. She still carried her basket everywhere she went, and she collected good stuff, stuff that made her happy, that made her feel like the little girl again who played and had fun on the beach and in the forest. And when she looked at these good stuff and played and had fun, she felt wonderful. She felt relaxed and peaceful. She also continued to collect the stuff that wasn't so good. And because she did not want it to make her feel sad or bad, she would hide them away in the closed and secret pockets of her basket. But it only made her basket heavier, so heavy that it started to hurt her to carry it. It hurt her body. It hurt her mind, because she knew she was carrying this bad stuff around. But she did not know what it was anymore, because she had hidden it inside her basket, where she didn't have to look at it at all. One day, she realized that her basket was so heavy that it hurt so bad to carry it. And she realized she did not want to carry it anymore. She still loved her basket, but it no longer made her happy, because it weighed her down. She couldn't have as much fun because she couldn't move as much. She couldn't sleep because even in bed, she had her basket in her arms, and it weighed so heavy on her heart and her mind. She could not do the things she loved as much because she was so tired now, and her body hurt, her mind hurt, and her heart hurt. So the grown woman decided it was time to clean out her basket. She had no idea what she would find inside, since it had been a long, long time since she had looked at some of the stuff she had hidden away. Since she loved the beach so much, she decided it would make her happy to go to the beach. So she took her basket and went to the beach. Just being at the beach made her feel happy and relaxed and safe. She knew it was the perfect place to go through her basket. So, very slowly, she opened her basket. She first started with all the good stuff in her basket, and it made her so happy and peaceful. She carefully gathered all the good stuff and put it to the side, because she was going to keep it all. Then, taking a deep breath, she started looking into the other pockets of the basket. And as she started to look at the stuff she had put in there, she realized that as she looked at them, she remembered how it had made her feel. And she realized she no longer felt sad or bad for the same reason. And so she just took them out of the basket and threw them in the ocean. She sat for a while and watched that stuff float away. That wasn't so bad. Taking another deep breath and feeling more confident than before, she unzipped the first pocket that she didn't look into for a very long time. And as she looked at the stuff, she realized it no longer was useful to her. It did not make her happy, and it no longer had the power to make her sad. She could just take it out and throw it into the ocean. She continued the process for some time. If she found something that was useful to her and added to her happiness, then she would rub it in the sand and rinse it in the ocean, so it looked new, and put it to the side with her other good stuff. And pocket after pocket, she went through each pocket and took out all the bad stuff, knowing she did not need them, and she threw them in the ocean. After going through all the zippered pockets, she went to the secret pockets. She was now very curious to look into these secret pockets where she had put things she never wanted to look at. And she was actually kind of excited because she knew she could throw it away if it no longer was useful to her. And if she could find a purpose for it, she can keep it to herself. Pocket by pocket, she went through all the stuff she had collected. All the bad stuff that was no longer useful. She threw all the unwanted items into the ocean and watched them float away. Watched it get smaller and smaller, floating further and further away until she couldn't see them any longer. Surprised, she realized she had nothing left that wasn't in her good stuff pile. Everything she had left was useful and had a purpose, and made her happy. She collected all the good stuff and put it back into her basket in the open space, so she could look at it anytime she wanted. She stood up and picked up her basket, and as she raised it off the sand, it seemed to just fly up into the air because it had become so light. When she held it in her arms, she couldn't even feel the weight of the good stuff in her basket. It was so light, and it made her feel so good. She felt good. Her body felt good. Her mind felt good. Her heart felt good. And that night, for the first time in a long, long time, when she went to sleep, she was so comfortable and calm and relaxed. She fell right into a deep sleep and slept soundly all night long, waking in the morning to feel refreshed and relaxed. And she knew, because her basket was now filled with good stuff and not bad stuff she was caring for so long, she would sleep soundly every night and wake up feeling wonderfully good, so she could play and have fun like a little girl. Follow your breathing and let it carry you in a deep, restful sleep, from which you will awaken in the morning totally refreshed. Rest now. Sleep now. Sleep. Sleeping. Deep sleep. Gentle sleep. Calm, refreshing sleep. Deeper, still deeper, and ever deeper sleep. Thank you.